All right. I will now call the 2020 meeting of the Columbia Plan Commission to order. Before we begin, I'd like to cover a few important points since this is our first virtual Plan Commission meeting. This meeting is being conducted online only, but is being streamed on several platforms. However, you must be attending via Zoom in order to participate with comments or questions. If you are viewing on a platform other than Zoom and would like to comment, please use the virtual meeting link on the meeting agenda or the city's website to access the meeting on Zoom. We anticipate that one or more future Plan Commission meetings will also be held online only. Public participation and comment for those meetings will follow the newly adopted policies approved by the City Council last week. Please visit the city's virtual meeting web page to review this policy. You may also contact the City Clerk's office with any questions regarding this policy, which will remain in effect through the current COVID-19 restrictions. If you would like to make a comment when we reach our public input portion of the agenda, please use the Zoom comment tool. Our Director of Information Technology, James Mitchell, will notify me of any questions, any comments or questions from the public, and will read them aloud to be entered into the record. And before calling the roll, I would like to welcome our three new Plan Commissioners, Al Hoppe, Elizabeth Cutter Sanchez, and Will Trowbridge. And if Amy would like to call roll.
I will. Doug Garmer.
Here.
Hal Hoppe. Hal?
You're
Are
muted,
you
Hal.
muted?
There it is.
There we go.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
And is it Hoppe
Not
or
here.
Hoppe?
It's Hoppe.
Hoppe, great, thanks.
Sure.
Pete Ingold,
Here.
Elizabeth Cutter Sanchez,
Here.
Amy Missler here, Tony Murphy,
Here.
Lauren Noby, present, Will Trowbridge,
Present.
Andrea Yoakum.
Here.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, looks like we have all commissioners present, so I declare a quorum, and we'll now proceed with the first item of business. I assume everyone's had a chance to review the minutes of March 9th meeting. Because we have three new members, I want to clarify that you are not required to abstain from voting on the minutes just because you did not attend that meeting. With this in mind, would entertain a motion to approve the minutes if everybody's had a chance to look over them, see if there's any corrections that need to be made.
I'll motion to approve.
Douglas second.
And who made the motion?
Will.
Thanks. And Doug seconded?
Yes.
Okay. You ready to vote? Yes, okay. Doug Garmer,
Yes.
Hal Hoppe,
Yes.
Pete Ingold,
Yes.
Elizabeth Cutter Sanchez,
Yes.
Amy Missler, yes. Tony Murphy,
Yes.
Lauren Noby, yes. Will Trowbridge,
Yes.
Andrea Yoakum.
Yes.
All right, we'll now move on to the public input. James, are there any comments or questions from the public?
We have not received any.
That's a good answer. Due to statutory procedural requirements for zoning public hearings, we have postponed 2 public hearings due to the ongoing COVID-19 crisis. Since this is our first virtual meeting and we have 3 new planning commissioners, the city attorney has recommended that we table these hearings to the June 8th, 2020 Plan Commission meeting to allow time to prepare adequately in the event we need to conduct those hearings online. The first public hearing item is 5A, proposed text amendments to the following sections of the Columbia Zoning Code. Section 17.04.030, definitions. Section 17.26.030, conditions of use for the C1 zoning district, and section 17.56.020, permitted uses and uses allowed only by special permit in the CP zoning district. I would entertain a motion to table agenda item 5A to the June 8th regular meeting. If anybody would be so inclined to make such motion.
I'll motion to table it till June.
I'll second it. This is Amy.
Sorry, Amy, that was Lauren, by the way.
Got it.
Before we vote on that, was there any questions or comments from the public on this item?
There aren't any.
All right, if Amy, she can call a roll.
Doug Garmer,
Yes.
Hal Hoppy,
Yes.
Pete Ingold,
Yes.
Elizabeth Cutter Sanchez,
Yes.
Amy Missler, yes. Tony Murphy,
Yes.
Lauren Noby,
Sorry,
Well-
yes.
Will Trowbridge,
Yes.
Andrea Yoakum.
Yes.
Okay, moving on, the next hearing item is item 5B, proposed special use permit to allow ancillary entertainment on property in the C1 zoning district located at 11604 Bluff Road, commonly known as Sunset Overlook Restaurant. Once again, I would entertain a motion to table that to the June 8th meeting, if somebody would be so kind to do so.
Yeah, this is Doug. I'll make a motion to table that to June 8th.
Hal will second.
Once again, I'll ask James if there's any questions or comments on this.
There are none.
Okay, so Amy, whenever you're ready.
Doug Garmer,
Yes.
Hal Hoppy,
Yes.
Pete Ingold,
Yes.
Elizabeth Cutter Sanchez,
Yes.
Amy Missler, yes. Tony Murphy,
Yes.
Lauren Noby,
Yes.
Will Trowbridge,
Yes.
Andrea Yoakum.
Yes.
Okay, that ends the public hearings and we'll move on to new business. The election of officers for the period of May 1st, 2020 through April 30th, 2021. Currently, I serve as vice chairperson and Amy serves as secretary. Bill Seibel was serving as chairperson until his resignation effective May 1st. Amy and I have offered to remain in our current roles, and Doug has graciously offered himself to serve as chairperson. Would anyone else like to be considered for an officer position? I'm going to take that as a no. Seeing as no one else is sacrificing themselves, I will entertain a motion to elect a slate of officers of Doug Garmer as chairperson, Tony Murphy as vice chairperson, and Amy Missler as secretary.
I, Andrea Yoakum, motion to elect that slate of officers as listed by Tony Murphy.
I will second that motion.
Hal will second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. And Amy, whenever you are ready, you can call it.
One second. Doug Armour,
Yes.
Hal Hoppy,
Yes.
Pete Ingold,
Yes.
Elizabeth Cutter Sanchez,
Yes.
Amy Missler, yes. Tony Murphy,
Yes.
Lauren Noby,
Yes.
Will Trowbridge,
Yes.
Andrea Yocum.
Yes.
All right, moving on to unfinished business. Looks like there's no agenda items under that, so we'll go on to committee reports, and I assume we don't have any of those. So I will move directly to number 9, staff reports. Are there any reports?
Yes, just a few items. First off, I want to thank you all and the residents who are participating in this meeting for your patience and understanding as we kind of as we've transitioned to the virtual meetings during this COVID crisis. It's been, I guess, trial by error, and we're still muddling through and trying to learn as we go along what the best practices are and whatnot. So we do definitely appreciate everybody's patience as we try to do the best we can to keep the necessary business of the city going as close to normal as possible. And trust me, nobody looks forward to the day we can return to normal operations more than I do. So thank you everyone for that. Once again, I wanted to welcome Hal, Elizabeth, and Will. They bring a lot of expertise to the Plan Commission. They've been serving on various other boards and committees for the city, and I look forward to working with them. For you three, I will be preparing a binder with all your reference materials, and I'll get them to you as soon as we have the ability to. It'll include like the zoning code, subdivision code, and other useful reference documents that you can refer to. One thing to mention, as I've mentioned to the Plan Commission in the past, we've been working over the past couple of years since I've been on board to try to consolidate some of our boards, especially those that we've had a little bit of trouble finding volunteers to serve on. One of the reasons why we've recruited Will, Hal, and Elizabeth to join us is we have consolidated now the Architectural Review Board and the Street Graphics Committee, and their responsibilities were assigned to the Plan Commission as of last week. The purpose for this was that was one of the things that was on the list to do with the zoning code rewrite, and since that's delayed with all the action that's been going on the last 6 months or so, we decided to go forward with that. And so this shouldn't add too much to your responsibilities. It's pretty straightforward. I would say probably on average add about 5 or 6 cases per year to the Plan Commission agenda. So won't stress you out too much over what we've already been doing. The next thing, I'll be working on some revised Plan Commission bylaws in the near future. Generally, we got everything pretty close to correct, I feel, but there were a couple of procedural changes that needed to be made that don't account for they're slightly off based on the code. So they just need to update those. And then it also appears that the standing committees are unnecessary, and I'd welcome any feedback on that. But I'll come up with the revisions based on staff review and conversations with the city attorney, and we'll present those in one of the upcoming meetings in the near future. I did want to ask the committee or the Plan Commission tonight to entertain the idea of conducting a special meeting of the Plan Commission on May 26th. The purpose of this would be to get a couple of items that have been on hold for a little while, that have been kind of waiting on this log jam. from having to cancel some of the meetings. A few of the things that should be pretty simple and straightforward. One is a final plat, and another one is a preliminary plat, subdivision plat, that is. And another one will be our first sign variance. So pretty non-controversial items for the most part, although one of the plats might invite some public participation, but the rules that will govern that process were laid out by the city council. Now, to call the special meeting on May 26, 2020, I would need a vote, a motion and a second, but that can be approved by voice vote. Amy, we don't have to take roll call for that. So I
Okay.
would ask Vice Chair Tony Murphy to request a vote on that.
All right. Well, does anybody want to make a motion to approve a special meeting on May 26th?
I'll motion to approve.
Was that Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll second. This is Amy.
Scott, if we're not going to roll call it, or are we just waiting for someone to dissent then, or?
No, Amy can just take the call by voice vote, which would be all in favor, aye. All opposed, no.
All right, all in favor of holding a special Plan Commission meeting on Tuesday, May 26th? Is that right? Tuesday,
Yes.
May 26th, 2020. Please say aye.
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 Any opposed?
Point of clarification, I'm assuming that will be at 6:30 p.m. also.
Correct. I'm sorry. Yes, 6:30 p.m. Normal time. And it will be this method of conducting the meeting as well. So I will get everybody the info on that meeting. I appreciate your entertaining that request and approving that request. And just for planning purposes, the next regular Plan Commission meeting is scheduled for June 8th, 2020. And that is when, at least right now on the schedule, are the two public hearings that we tabled earlier. We are working with the city attorney, and we've received some guidance from the Illinois Municipal League on conducting public hearings online. And assuming we follow through with that as planned and intended, we will follow that guidance to avoid any procedural concerns. That is all I have this evening. And once again, just thank you everyone for muddling through this with us, and we appreciate your patience.
There's no further business on the agenda. Does anybody have anything else they need to bring? If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll motion to adjourn.
Doug will
This is
second.
Lauren. Sorry.
And Doug will second. Great job, Tony.
Yeah. Good job, committee.
Well, that will conduct a voice vote. I'm going to spit that out eventually here. Everybody in favor, say aye. I suppose.
Aye.
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 I figured that. So we are now adjourned.